Hey, welcome back to CRS in 3 minutes or less. We're going to jump right in Mr. P's room. They were working on a social studies project here. I asked the kid what they were working on. He told me Socrates. I was like Socrates? He's like, no, I'm pretty sure it's Socrates. Man, Bill and Ted would be proud. Here we've got a project as well coming out of the Spanish classroom. You got to draw a picture and match up the colors there. Got a kid here working on a volcano, and then on that computer screen, kid get to do the president. That'll be interesting. A lot of flesh tones there. Lion King. At least I thought that was impressive paper mache. I don't know. We had to wait on some copyright agreements there as well. These are some latecomers. Also got Patches the Rabbit there. Also a nice look. I learned two things from this picture the other day. One, these girls are bringing quilting back. It's going to be the new hip thing. The other one, Taylor Hurley. Listening to her come down the hallway reminds me, folks, it's still the season of giving. You know, there's people out there in need. So if you can, support others. I got this too. That, if you look closely, that is a mealworm. We're preparing for the Mealworm Olympics in middle school science. I have no idea what the Mealworm Olympics is, but I'm excited. And I think it's going to be something like Fear Factor. And I don't know if you remember Fear Factor, but it was wonderful. Speaking of Fear Factor, we also had a junior high dance last week. You know, what an amazing way to test out your social, aptitude, awkwardness. I don't know, however you want to describe it. We had a lot of cool stuff. Get out there. Put yourself out there. You never know if you'll have a friend, make a little bit of a fool of themselves. Or do something amazing. Hey, way to go. Never be afraid. Be you. The world will adjust. Speaking of being you, hey, we got speech and debate. Hey, I've never seen somebody so excited about a room assignment. But you know what? These folks are, because they're just happy to be there. And you know what? All that enthusiasm, it pays off. Here we got some trophies there. I think that was second place. Great job. And here we've got, speaking of enthusiasm, why not just dance into a basketball game? Get down. Also want to give big thanks to Mr. Dye for the footage there. If there's one thing it's taught me, I always need to have my phone ready, but he helped me out in this situation because you never know when you're going to come across a gem like this, and you better just be able to snap the shot. Speaking of snapping the shots, I stole these pictures off Facebook, not even going to lie, so thanks to Steph Shanks there as well. We only had one basketball game this last week against Concordia. Both the boys and girls picked up victories. Hard fought. That looks a little awkward, maybe a little painful there. But we got the job done, and, we were excited to do it. Speaking of awkward, maybe a little painful, that looks great. Keep up the good work there, Kyla. Here we've got games this week. We don't even have anything else on the calendar, as best I can tell. And let's hope for some nice weather, folks. That forecast not looking too sharp. Stay safe out there.